Hello and welcome back to Turtle Muffin TCG. Today I'm going to be going through a little more of my collection, specifically being the vintage hollows that I have that are not graded, and specifically the Wizards of the Coast era. So I have a few Japanese cards on the right. I do have more English cards, but I do have a few side-by-sides, one being the Hitmonlee in English and in Japanese. Which is really cool to see side by side. And then the second side by side I have is this Polyrath. So I do have both languages of these two cards, which is really cool. But I'll go through the Japanese stack first, only because it's a few cards deep. But then I'll get over to the English. And starting off, I actually picked this up recently. Let me focus here. There we go. And this is a Kabutops, and very, very cool. I do really like this card, but unfortunately, it does have a crease down here. So a lot of these cards aren't going to be in mint condition because, you know, that is a little more pricey, but I do have a lot of mint cards, but a lot of played or sometimes even damaged cards. And I have an Articuno here. And this actually also, yeah, this has a lot of whitening along the sides. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. And then Dark Magneton. This Dark Magneton actually is in a little better condition than the other two. And it even has a swirl. So those are my Japanese cards. And I'll grab this stack here. Oh, you can see the Venusaur was coming up. But let's start with this here. We have a Ninetales from base set 2, and we have a swirl in this bottom right corner. Cool. And we have the Dark Doug Trio. It's nice, from Rocket. We have the Koga's Beedrill. And then we have a Dark Weezing, and I swear this is a hollow. Let me see if I can, yeah, right there. You can kind of see right on the corner here. There is some of that hollow pattern showing, but because it's so dark, it's really hard to see. There is a non-hollow version of this card as well, but they look almost the same because of the dark background. And like I show right here, this is definitely the holographic one. You could also tell by the number on the bottom. This is 14, and this is the holographic version. Then we have a Scyther from Jungle. We have a Wigglytuff from Jungle. And then we also have the Wigglytuff from base set 2. So it's just a repeat card, but the set is a little bit different. They reprinted some cards in base set 2, and this is a base set 2 version. And we have a swirl on this one too. And we got a Muck from Fossil, a Kangaskhan from Jungle. We have Nidoking from base set, a Dark Typhlosion. It's a really cool card. I like this one a lot. I do wish it was in slightly better condition. It is had a lot of whitening, and this corner was actually kind of bad, but still really cool card to have. And then a Machamp first edition. And this one I think is actually very minty. Yes. Not a lot of whitening, if at all. There's a little speck on right here. Kind of see that. Besides that, it looks like it's very good condition. And we got Dark Magneton from Rocket, Mewtwo in base set. This one is not in the greatest condition, but yeah, it's very bad whitening all along the whole card. But definitely a cool card to have. And then we have the Fossil Zapdos. Now moving into this stack here, I'm gonna put it down here and then bring the cards up to show one at a time so I don't spoil what's coming next. But we have a Venusaur from base set, and yeah, there's a little bit of whitening on some of the card, but it's not too bad. It's in pretty good condition overall. Then we have up next, there's 3 cards left, the third to last being this Erica's Dragonair. Really cool. And this is in a very good condition, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so right in the corners, this bottom right corner and the bottom left corner here has a little speck on each side. Right here, this is just a little crease on the sleeve. It's not on the card. So it just has these two bottom corner white spots. But besides that, it's in a very minty condition. So it's a really cool Dragonair, but also a very clean card. And next we have, following Dragonair, we have Dragonite. And one thing I really like about this card is the rainbow hollow pattern in the back. So it just kind of really is a cool hollow background. But this one, it does have some whitening here. And I think on the bottom as well, there's pretty good amount of whitening. But still, awesome card. And then last but not least, definitely not least, we have the base set Blastoise. I do not have the or the Charizard, but I do have the Blastoise from base set, so that's really cool. And this is in a really good condition as well. There's a little bit of whitening on this corner, but besides that, it's in very good condition. So with that, that is my vintage holographic cards. So I would like to thank you for watching. And if you like what you see, subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what else you'd want to see. And hopefully I can do that for you. I'll refocus that. And yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it, really, I do. And we'll have more videos coming out soon. So thanks.